Manager, you have been late 4 times this week. Do you know what that means? Me, must be Thursday. When the main barber is busy and the random trash barber is trying to make eye contact with me. No matter how badass you are, you will never be a raccoon riding an alligator badass. Me when I don't talk. Wait, am I boring? Me when I talk. Wait, am I annoying? AI art is not real art. Anime fans, cartoon fans, any kind of artist at all. This is how we get to Mars. Coca-Cola. Mentos? Windows 10 support has ended. The Penguin is calling you. We suck more, and that's guaranteed. MFS complaining about seeing a subreddit. They don't like all the time instead of muting it. YouTube putting the resolution change in advanced settings. Boomers. Marriage sucks jokes. Why are young people getting divorced? How to properly deal with people who have lost money on cryptocurrency investments. I think I'm bi. Which one? Vdim. Bisexual? Bilingual? Bipolar? I know. A bitch? My brain recording my good memories. My brain recording my cringe memories. Me whenever I have to buy clothes. Pretty sure the word you're looking for is aquarium. Liquid zoo. When the transition to the video's sponsor is actually pretty funny and well thought out, I'll allow it. Stop giving me your hardest battles. Holy crap, man, I'm sorry, I had no idea it'd be this bad. Me explaining why dinosaur nuggets are the bomb. They're dino-shaped, duh. The world right now. Me still doing my silly little crafts to stay sane. See an interesting post to which you know you can make an informative and helpful contribution. 2309 comments. That moment when you finally thought of that one point that you forgot to mention in your debate that would have validated your point. Awkward moments on an internet conversation. Putting low at the end of the sentence. When a thief breaks into your house looking for money. I'll look with you. When I have to remain professional in the meeting but they're ruining everything. I'm sorry I sound calm. I assure you I'm hysterical. The only angle that aliens approach the Earth through. Time travelers coming to 2025, expecting flying cars only to see people passionately debate if AI videos of Martin Luther King saying 6 to 7 is racist. Why on earth would you do that? I don't get it. You're a wizard, Harry. I don't always jump in your bed at 5 a.m., but when I do, I make sure to land on your nuts. When you hear a short person say, when I was little, how the teacher feels after yelling, y'all don't want to see my dark side. Boomers who eat out for every meal. Millennials struggling with grocery costs. Celsius. Fahrenheit. 40. When someone asks me directions for the city I've lived my entire life. On crime TV shows. Witness. Things like this just didn't happen back in the day. We never had to worry about locking doors or kidnappings. Narrator. After thorough investigation, the police found 2 other kidnapped children in the prior 5 years, within 10 miles. This is Democracy Manifest. Change my mind. Moms when she tell her whole friend group about their kids' embarrassing moment. Also the moms when their kids remind them their embarrassing moment. Finding reliable sources for a video game leak. Finding reliable sources for a school paper. It's not fair to deny me of the cross-eyed bear that you gave to me. Stupid AI voice fake info videos. Any video platform. We attempted to negotiate, but Galactus, he asked too high a price. Well, what does he want? He asked us to make the Xbox Game Pass cheaper. Me on my first day at work after lying in my resume. How to do an operation on a person. How I feel playing video games after I swipe on stories of old classmates getting married and even having kids. How it feels to like the movie Don't Breathe 2 2021. Breaking news: Captain America wanted for murder. My arachnophobia, leaving my body when someone says, "Stop being scared." Protesting back then. We will walk to work, we will boycott restaurants, we will march until we get what we want. Protesting now. I hate how much DoorDash charges me for food, so I'm just going to complain on the internet while still using DoorDash. Me trying to focus on work. My mind for not doing 7-min meditation. I'm the dumbest man alive. I made a non-kids game unplayable to protect kids. You're clearly dumber. Pov, that one uncle who only shows up once in 10 gatherings. What is the reason for this visit? Food. Me on my way to declare my love for chocolate milk. Mother keeper of chocolate milk. Me listening to my homie telling me he took his girlfriend to the library to confess he cheated on her with her mom and sister, so she couldn't scream. When you're sitting in the principal's office waiting for your parents after getting caught smoking. What would you do if you managed to escape? I'd go for a beer. When my brother reached his arm to take the biscuit that mom said was for me. The beginning of Puff the Magic Dragon. The end. Professor at university, when he sees one of the students before the test, pull out a liter of vodka and walk towards him. Ah yes, the negotiator. Me. This Mimi. My meme collection. When your friend says they can't go out with you because they have work, are sick, but then post going out with others the same day. So, the boss wants you to give a presentation in the next meeting. Me. Tell them that I died. Kokchan! My child will not eat my CPU usage like it's candy. Me when the kids are asleep, the front door is locked, and all the lights are off right before I go to bed. Finally, inner peace. If you were weird to me once, just know I'll be thinking about it for the next 48 hours. Eats spicy food? My mouth. Brilliant. My stomach. It's treason then. We regret to inform you that your application, expectation, reality. Not sure if dog is guarding the house, or just barking at its own fart. How I deadest look after being put in a group with the popular girls and having to do the entire social studies project by myself. Creator hearts my comment and I'm thinking I'm special. Creator hearts every comment. Send me money. Why? I'm hot. Fix the air conditioner by yourself, bro. Ubisoft coming to the conclusion to kill off Desmond Mills so they can make more Assassin's Creed games. Silly is short for cylindrical. It is imperative that the silly and the larger object remain unharmed. Do those legs all of the way down? Why, yes, they do. When you ate all your fries but then found more at the bottom of the bag. Living on a trailer. Take my hand and we'll park it elsewhere. Teacher, 5 students failed an English exam. Us from backbench. Unpossible. Disposable. Anti-possible. False. Don't possible. When the overweight friend you grew up with suddenly decided to train himself up, and now he became one hell of a absolute unit in just a span of a year. Olute cinema. ChatGPT solving PhD-level physics problems. I sleep. ChatGPT trying to figure out if there is a seahorse emoji. Real shit! Toddlers, when their iPad gets taken away, they need their Skibidi Toilet Digital Circus Puppy Playtime vs. Guardian of Banban Sigma Adventure. When you nut, but she keeps sucking. Some idiot somewhere. Articles are mostly AI now. What do you expect when people hire on good vibes? Everybody knows about Schrodinger's cat. Meanwhile, Schrodinger's dogs. Are you going to sleep? Yes, I am now. Shut up. You could die from cancer and the tumor could have already formed. If you question his loyalty, just remember that he chose one of these when he was young and he still sticks to that. Oh, you almost had it. Joan of Arc? Orléans? You've got to be quicker than that. My dad finding black nail polish in my room. Me who uses it to cover standby LEDs. When I'm in an overused in Reddit stories and my opponent is a beat-up Honda. Is there really objective good and evil? Easy. Figured that out ages ago. Is there a seahorse emoji? Help! I don't know why everybody asks ChatGPT about seahorses, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. Internet, when they saw anything that is a reference of their favorite piece of media. The world if the seahorse emoji existed. Cracking them open one by one until I forget is. And now you're like this. When you accidentally close all your Chrome tabs, open them back up, and the tab you used to open them is still there in a separate window. You're still here? It's over, go home. French government when it comes to blocking Esperanto from becoming the international language of democracy. Punch that clock. Showtime who's boss. If I had a nickel for every time there was an unfunny meme related to chickens this year, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird it happened twice. My honest reaction when I read the commission request I sent. When you want to post about something, but the only subreddit you managed to found has only 1K members, where I can post that? No one. Mobile game ads?